I don't know how to feel about Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Like, obviously, y'all know me, man. I'm huge on CM Punk. I think Punk deserves a Royal Rumble win. We don't got too many years left with Punk as an in-ring competitor, and I understand that Punk isn't the guy to do that now. I know that, like, Punk isn't the guy to force his way into that, but I almost kind of sort of wish he was because again, we don't got too many years left with Punk. If not now, then when? This makes me question, will he get his WrestleMania main event? This makes me question, what's next for him? Like, I don't want to see Punk versus Rollins versus Reigns. It's like, pick a few and go with it. I also don't see Punk versus Reigns happening. I don't want to see Punk versus Rollins. That's not a main event to me. And it's not because of Punk. But this is a Jey Uso video. The problem with Jey Uso winning is the simple fact that he's just not that great of a wrestler. He's an extraordinary human being. He is an extraordinary character. Just him as a talent, like, all right, you got too much dip on your chip. Royal Rumble winner? Like, all right, we doing a little too much. You know what I'm saying? A huge conversation about this has been LA Knight and the treatment of LA Knight. He was over just as much, if not more. I went to about 3 wrestling shows around the time LA Knight got really hot. Bro, everybody had a LA Knight shirt on. When LA Knight was on top, everybody had a LA Knight shirt. After that Bray Wyatt feud, everybody was saying, yeah, everybody had that shirt. Everybody had a LA Knight sign. Bro, like, we can't forget when Bray Wyatt passed away, and when they did the ceremony, not the ceremony, but, the tribute show for Bray Wyatt, they had LA Knight go out there and basically give the eulogy for the show, basically, because he was the last feud. LA Knight earned that spot. He earned the right to be able to do that. LA Knight was really fucking hot. I would argue he was bigger than what Jey Uso is right now. I'm sorry, Jey Uso is not where LA Knight was. I think a lot of the frustration comes from, we know why Jey Uso won. It's bloodline nepotism. We joke about it a lot, but let's be honest, we know what's up. It's bloodline nepotism. We seen it with The Rock. Then Roman Reigns was just shoved down our fucking throat. And then we like, okay, we love Jey Uso. We want to see Jey Uso succeed. We want to see him win a singles title. The world title, though? Okay, you got too much dip on your damn chip. That's all I'm saying. The world title was a step too far. Like, we've seen people as popular as Jey Uso not get this amount of treatment. I understand that you're not going to convince me. People are being so disingenuous when they say, like, oh, we wanted LA Knight, we wanted Zack Ryder, we wanted this person and that person who got really over with the crowd, and now this person is over with the crowd, and now people got a problem with it. It's not the same. We didn't want Zack Ryder to be WWE champion. We just wanted him on the goddamn show. Sorry for saying goddamn. What up, Robert? We didn't want Zack Ryder to be the world champion. We don't want Andrade to be the world champion. We don't want Carmelo Hayes to be the world champion. We don't want, just because we root for you don't mean that you should be the world champion. And they had no problem with seeing, like, okay, although this person moves a lot of merch, although this person is very popular with the crowd, we don't have to put the world championship on them. We could just throw a United States Championship reign here, an Intercontinental reign there. This motherfucker Jey Uso has had like 4 world title matches. He's beat Braun Breaker clean. I think the only person to do so, correct me if I'm wrong. And now he wins the Royal Rumble over John Cena? Over AJ Styles? Over CM Punk? Over Roman Reigns? Over Drew McIntyre? You're doing a little too much. You got a lot of dip on your chip, Triple H. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. Like, I love Jey Uso. Extraordinary person from all accounts. Looks like a very positive person. But world championship? Like, let's be honest. At this point, he has to beat Gunther. At this point. This is like the 3rd match they'll have. He got to beat him at this point. Jey Uso? Chad Gable hasn't even touched a singles title yet. This is the biggest problem I have with it. The biggest problem I have with it is just it's clear bloodline nepotism. That's it. If Jey Uso, you take away the bloodline from Jey Uso still gets over. Let's not get that shit twisted. Jey Uso is an extraordinary character, an extraordinary wrestler. Talent, he's all right. Jey Uso gets over without the bloodline. Does he win the Royal Rumble without the bloodline? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck out of here. Gunther needed John Cena. And that's the biggest problem. That's another big problem with it. Gunther needed a match with John Cena. Gunther needed a match with CM Punk. Gunther needed a match with Drew McIntyre even. Gunther needed a match with a bigger star. This title reign has done nothing for Gunther. This title reign has done nothing for Gunther except add to his resume. That's about it. Because this title reign has been sloppy. It's been diminished. We've put Gunther on the back burner far too many times. So assuming that Jey Uso is going to beat Gunther or whoever he challenges, and me personally, I have a fantasy booking thing that I would like to see happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Gunther losing to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Like, what did Jey Uso do to deserve this spot that LA Knight didn't do? That's my question. I'm good, bro. I'm good on the Jey Uso title reign, bro. I'm straight. I'm good. There's nothing I can look forward to with him being world champion. There's just not much that I'm looking forward to with that. I'm straight. I'm Gucci. I don't know how to feel about it. I love this element of surprise. I did not see that coming whatsoever. If you were to give me a list of top 10 people who I thought would have won the Royal Rumble, I would have probably named, if you would have told me CM Punk would have won the Royal Rumble, I'm like, okay, that's as he should. If you would have told me John Cena would have won the Royal Rumble, I'm like, damn, okay, but all right, cool. Drew McIntyre, like, okay, all right, cool. LA Knight, damn, really? Okay, cool. Shinsuke Nakamura, like, damn, okay, all right, cool. Roman Reigns, like, okay, cool, all right. Jey Uso, you're doing a little too much. You're doing too much. He already beat Roman Reigns. He already beat Braun Breaker. This spot would have been, Gunther doesn't need to beat Jey Uso again. He certainly doesn't need to lose to Jey Uso. Nobody benefits from this except the bloodline, except the people who are in that WWE 2K25 game cover. I understand that Roman Reigns has helped a lot of people. People don't like my take about the bloodline, but the bloodline hasn't helped anybody who hasn't worn a bloodline t-shirt. Bloodline is the reason Edge is in AEW right now. The bloodline is the reason Bobby Lashley is in AEW right now. The bloodline hasn't benefited anybody outside of the people who are in that WWE 2K25 game cover. I'm sorry. It has not benefited anybody who is not on that game cover. And you would be hard pressed to tell me who this bloodline saga has propped up. Finn Balor hasn't been taken serious since. Shinsuke Nakamura didn't even get a fucking match. Cody Rhodes, there's a thought that Cody Rhodes isn't even relevant outside of the bloodline, which is fucking false. Outside of the people on that WWE 2K25 cover, who has benefited from this 5-year-long story? Thank you.